literature nerds, it's April. Welcome back to my channel. You may all be here from my past video on Percy Shelley's play The Cenci that was written 1819. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to be talking about the book that is near and dear to my heart, Jean Rhys's Wide Sargasso Sea. You folks know the drill. If you are new here, please drop a like and comment and subscribe. It would mean the world to me to reach more viewers just like you. Before we begin though, I'd like to give a disclaimer that this play will tackle difficult concepts surrounding racism. So if you are sensitive to those topics, please click away now. And as always, the sources I have consulted will be below for your own reading pleasure. Providing a small backstory for all who are not familiar with Jean Rhys's Wide Sargasso Sea, I will give you all a quick summary. This novel was written as a prequel to Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. Thanks to SparkNotes, they have provided us with a quick synopsis. Antoinette's story begins as a young girl in early 19th century Jamaica. The white daughter of ex-slave owner lives on a run-down plantation. 5 years have passed since her father, Mr. Cosway, reportedly drank himself to death, his finances in ruin after the passage of the Emancipation Act of 1833, which freed many black enslaved people and led to the demise of many white enslavers. Throughout Antoinette's childhood, hostility flares between the crumbling white aristocracy and the impoverished servants they employed. So to get into my argument about it. So the language used within Wide Sargasso Sea foreshadows how Antoinette's story will unfold. Antoinette, the protagonist, has a need to find out where she belongs. Regarded as a white Creole, she often wrestles with her background to the European world from which her ancestors are from and the Caribbean culture into which she was born. Her never-defined personality stems in some part from her inability to belong to any of the communities. In a scene, where Tia, Antoinette's friend, is betting 3 coins on the fact that Antoinette will not be able to somersault under the water, Antoinette's frustrated dialect changes from European to Creole to display her diminishing identity. As Tia takes Antoinette's money, Antoinette explains, "Keep them then, you cheating." Antoinette's dialect is a rhetorical symbol for her sense of not belonging because she is not constrained to one accent or geographical border. Correspondingly, Jean Rhys's narration provides us with a way into the psyche of her characters. Each part of Wide Sargasso Sea was formed into 2 narrations, Antoinette's and her husband Rochester. Each narrator stresses their motives and showcases how geographical divide can aid in our perception and understanding of the same plot. Rochester and Antoinette view the same world with incredibly different lenses. Rochester hates the Creole people and its physical space. Antoinette loves the Creole people as well as the Creole landscape. The narration structure permits Rhys to explore the nature of both characters' turmoil. Both Rochester and Antoinette have had rough childhoods and bore a parent who has cast them out. Rhys places a similar instability in childhood and shows how both have been crucially impacted by that. This markets them to be incredibly distrusting characters. From Rochester, we only receive a troubled and malformed image of Antoinette. He detests and is disgusted by her behavior, calling her "my lunatic" on page 136. Antoinette, however, does not seem to know how to regard Rochester at all. Both sides of the narration pinpoint each character's unique perception, and without this literary device, I argue that we would not be getting a well-versed story. I think Reese was very deliberate and smart when she prepared her novel structure, and it worked incredibly, incredibly well. Anyways, that's my brief synopsis and brief analysis on Jean Reese's Wide Sargasso Sea. So bon voyage, literature nerds. I hope you learned a little more than what you came in with. Once again, if you could, please like, subscribe, and comment. It would honestly mean the world to me and would be awesome. This is April, signing out.